Good morning. Everybody, please be seated. Let you get settled a little bit. Take a deep breath. This is the fun part. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 UDPA Commencement Ceremony. Today is a joyful and very long-anticipated moment, probably the longest and fastest 2.5 years of these graduates' life. Somehow it manages to feel both like a marathon and a blink of an eye, from the time they enter the program till they're sitting here in front of us as graduates. I want to begin this morning by acknowledging the family members and friends who are celebrating with us, both in person and virtually. Your support, encouragement, and belief in our graduates have been vital to their success. Thank you for walking alongside them through this very demanding journey. To our faculty, your commitment to excellence in teaching, your mentorship, and your steady support shape the experience of every student who comes through this program. We are grateful for the time, energy, and heart you invest each day. And to our outstanding UDPA staff, Addie, Nicole, Kristie, Christine, and Patrice, over there. Thank you for the countless ways you keep this program moving. Your behind-the-scenes work is exceptional, and we appreciate the skill and care you bring to every detail. And now to our graduates. Each year, I am struck by the transformation we witness over the 2.5 years you spend with us. That growth becomes especially clear when you return as third-year students, not just as learners, but as emerging colleagues. The shift is unmistakable. You carry yourselves with a new confidence, paired with a deeper understanding of the responsibility that comes with your chosen profession. You are proud, yet grounded, keenly aware that your learning will continue long after today. There's also a sense of gratitude that shines through, especially toward one another. As you gather and reconnect, it's evident how meaningful the relationships you've built have become. Yes, the long study days and countless hours spent together in classrooms shaped your paths, but I bet it's the moments outside of the class that will stay with you. Those are the stories that you'll share years from now, that you'll look back on and smile, and the memories of this chapter of your life that will somehow shine through all of the long hours of studying that you spent. There have also been moments of joy and laughter, as well as heartache and heartbreak. A lot of life experiences unfold while you're at UD. We are blessed to have been a part of many of them, and we are grateful that you've had each other along the way to lean on throughout the ups and downs. Of course, we hope you take the academic knowledge with you, but more importantly, that you continue to share your generosity and service and take that next step confidently into making a difference. Regardless of where your path takes you from here, please know you will always have a home at UDPA. It is now my privilege to invite Reverend Susan Forche for the invocation.
In many traditions around the world, there is a greeting between people joining in prayer. I will say, God be with you, and I invite you to respond, and also with you. God be with you. Let us pray. Almighty and loving God, we invite and thank you for your presence with us as we celebrate these graduating students. Thank you for bringing them to this wonderful day, a day no doubt marked with excitement and anticipation, and maybe some measure of uncertainty and fear about starting this next chapter. Hold them now in all these feelings and more, and give them courage to trust the path that you have set before them. Thank you for the curiosity and ability to learn you have blessed humanity with, for the knowledge of the sciences, and for all those who have researched human health. Thank you for the call to serve that you have given these graduates, for the dedication of the faculty and staff who have walked with them and mentored them, and for the family and friends who have supported these students over the years. Bless the long hours of study that these students have invested to reach this moment and deepen their commitment to their medical vocation. Bless and strengthen and encourage them. Bless their faithfulness with your abundance, and give them joy as they serve their patients, collaborate with their colleagues, and contribute to the well-being of the world. All this we ask in your name, the love within which we live and move and have our being, and by the power of the Spirit. Amen.
It's my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Jenna Doyle, a graduate of the University of Dubuque Physician Assistant Program, class of 2024. Originally from Princeton, Minnesota, Jenna earned her Bachelor of Science in Biology from the University of Jamestown in North Dakota, where she was also a student athlete on the women's basketball team. During her time here at UD, Jenna served as the co-chair of the Wellness Committee, promoting health, balance, and well-being amongst her peers. Following graduation, Jenna began her career in emergency medicine with the Mayo Clinic Health System in Mankato, Minnesota. She is also training to provide care at several rural emergency departments across southern Minnesota, with the long-term goal of serving as a solo emergency medicine provider in these communities. Her passion lies in improving access to care and providing high-quality emergent care to underserved populations. Outside of her professional endeavors, Jenna enjoys time with family and friends, running, traveling, and staying active in her church community. We're so proud to welcome home one of our graduates who truly reflects the service, leadership, and compassion that defines our UDPA program. It's incredibly meaningful to see our alumni carrying those values into their communities and then coming home to celebrate, encourage, and inspire the next generation of PAs. Please join me in welcoming back to UD Jenna Doyle as she helps us celebrate the UDPA class of 2025.
Thank you so much for those kind words. And good morning, everyone. Family, friends, loved ones, faculty, and most importantly, the UDPA class of 2025. It is such an honor to be here today. Just last year, I was sitting where you are now, and I know this time of year is a mixture of many emotions: joy, excitement, stress, nervousness, and anticipation of the pants. But overall, I hope you feel excited and inspired as you near the end of your schooling to become a PA. Before I begin, I want to reflect on a moment from last year that deeply resonated with me. During my graduation ceremony, our keynote speaker, Samantha Redman, asked us to pause and take a moment to be present at the ceremony. I invite you all to do the same today. So graduates, take a look to your left and right now. Look at you guys in your caps and gowns. People who have been with you for the past 2.5 years through all the ups and downs. Look at your faculty who have been supporting and cheering you on. And last, look out into the crowd at the loved ones. Turn around, maybe get a little wave. The people who have helped you through all of this. You guys did it. You're here. And you should be so proud of all your accomplishments that have led to today. Okay, thank you for doing that. Now ready to dive in. Today, I want to share with you about courage and how over time it leads to confidence. There's a quote by James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, that sums this up well. He states, "In the beginning, you need enough courage to practice, even though it may not go very well. And over time, as your skills improve, courage transforms into confidence. Courage first, confidence later. These words, to me, describe perfectly in part what it means to be a provider, and this concept has been significantly prominent for me this past year while beginning my career as an emergency medicine physician assistant. But if I'm honest, you all have already been practicing this idea of courage first, confidence later. Courage was one of the first steps that got every one of you guys here today. Courage was putting in the time and effort to put together an application or several applications to send off to PA schools, unsure if you'll get accepted into a program, unsure of what the future held. Courage was then accepting the position into this program, moving away from home to Dubuque, not really knowing exactly what the next 2.5 years would look like. Courage was walking into your very first OSCE, which, for those of you who don't know what that is an assessment where there's a mock patient and students are being evaluated on how well we take a history, perform the physical exam, and come up with a treatment plan, all while having one of the faculty members in the corner of the room watching us. Nerve-wracking if you haven't done it before. Courage was giving your first oral presentation to Professor Keeter, trying to effectively summarize all this information about a patient you just received, stumbling through medical terms and mispronouncing many of them. Maybe that was just me. I said syncope instead of syncope. I'm like, oh man. Courage was walking into your first clinical rotation, introducing yourself as a physician assistant student, putting your best foot forward, and working every day to be the kind of provider you'd want to be for your own loved ones to have too. Courage was also recognizing and accepting when you were wrong, gracefully receiving feedback from preceptors and faculty, and then continuing to choose to learn from those moments. Courage, more than anything, was choosing to keep showing up, even on the days when imposter syndrome was loud, sleep was scarce, the grade wasn't what you hoped for, the motivation wasn't there, yet you put that aside and kept moving forward. Somewhere along the way of all of that, you all started to build a quiet confidence because you had enough courage to show up. You gained confidence from showing up for test after test, and now you have your study skills fine-tuned, knowing exactly how to test to the best of your abilities. You have confidently shared your tips and encouragement to the future classes about certain rotations, exams, classes, because you guys have been there, and you came out on the other side with success. You had endless confidence walking into your 11th rotation, thinking, I've got this, I've done this 10 times before. And you earned confidence when you had that patient tell you, you did a great job, and you are going to be a great provider soon. You all have become confident students through these years of taking courageous steps, and now it's time to slowly start becoming confident PAs as you take more courageous steps into your first job. Last year at this time, on one hand, I did feel confident in what I'd learned, and I was ready to step into the role as a practicing PA. On the other hand, I remember clearly the moment that I walked into the ER doors for my first shift, and it felt like day one of my first rotation all over again. Nerves mixed with excitement. My first few shifts, I had this inner voice whispering, like, am I ready for this? Can I really do this? Am I actually doing this right now? And my first few months were filled with trying new procedures, figuring out how to manage multiple patients, learning how to have hard conversations with patients and families when there's a difficult diagnosis that was just made. But as I look back at my 8 short months working in the ER, I noticed something amazing has been happening, and something that's going to happen for all of you too. Each patient encounter is becoming a little more fluid. I'm now managing patients on my own that 8 months ago I had to be walked through step by step on how to manage their condition. I'm doing similar procedures over and over again, each time growing a little more comfortable. And along the way, I'm learning confidence does not look like knowing everything. One of the biggest things I've learned too is the importance of knowing what you don't know and how crucial it is to be in collaboration with your colleagues. It's the ability to take a breath, trust in the foundation that you have and that this program gave you, and ask for help when needed. And that's the message I want to share with you all today. No matter whether you're going to work in the clinic, hospital, telemedicine, anything in between, we are fortunate to forever be in a position of choosing courage to show up to something new while continuing to earn confidence in how we practice as PAs year after year. Courage will never stop being necessary as confidence isn't something that appears overnight, it's something earned one courageous moment at a time. And I want you guys to recognize that, but I also want you to celebrate today all the confidence that you have earned up to this point. You didn't just survive the PA program, you guys conquered it. You memorized hundreds of conditions, treatments, drug interactions. You pushed through the long days, the harder exams, the endless study sessions that somehow always ended up with more questions than answers. You've learned to care for patients with compassion and lead with empathy. And all these experiences have led you to becoming confident PAs, and as you soon are going to walk across this stage and make it official. And I want to recognize that you guys didn't do this alone. To the families, friends, and loved ones here today, thank you. Thank you for the endless support, encouragement, and patience. You carried these awesome people through late nights, missed events, moments of stress, and your belief in them made it possible. To the faculty and staff, thank you for shaping us into capable, compassionate providers, for demanding excellence but teaching with kindness, and modeling what it truly means to be a great provider. Confidence isn't a finish line. This is a cycle, courage and confidence, that repeats every time you take on something new. The courage that got you through PA school has now become the springboard for the confidence that will carry you through this next year as you start your first job. And another last thing I just want to leave you guys. Half the battle, for me, is realizing that being a good provider isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, humble, and human. It's remembering that we are forever going to be learning and building our practice as PAs, and when trying something new for the first time, it's okay if it doesn't go as smoothly as you had hoped. Just remember to always put the needs of the patient first. And remember, you bring something special to the table, as no one has the same personality, skills, or experiences as you do. So no matter how you're feeling today, completely ready for the next step, or maybe don't have it quite figured out, either are okay. You just need the courage to take that next step. James Clear was right. Courage comes first, confidence comes later. You all already have everything you need to succeed because you've already proven that you can show up with courage even when it's hard. So to the UDPA class of 2025, congratulations. Celebrate all you have accomplished up to this point. Be proud, be brave, and most of all, be courageous, and confidence will follow. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Addie First, and I am one of the directors of UDPA's capstone course, one of our students' favorites. This course is the final research project our students complete during their clinical year. It culminates in an original scholarly manuscript and a poster presentation at our annual research symposium. The capstone journey demands a different level of thinking, one that goes beyond memorization or clinical application. Research requires students to critically evaluate how medicine can be advanced, to question assumptions, and to dive deeply into existing literature. Our students invested an incredible amount of energy, patience, and persistence to produce their final projects. The result is work that not only reflects their growth as evidence-based practitioners, but has potential to influence both their own clinical practice and that of others. Our UDPA Capstone Research Awards recognize 3 exceptional students who stood out as truly driven to become evidence-based healthcare professionals advancing medicine through their original research. Each award recipient will receive an engraved plaque. The most distinguished UDPA Research Award goes to a student who demonstrates exceptional critical thinking in both their written work and poster presentation. Their research advances medical practice, and they excel at understanding and applying scientific evidence. This year's award recipient is Jared Court, whose project, Medication Adherence of Lithium versus Divalproex Sodium for Bipolar Disorder, a Systematic Review, represents the best overall project. The most accomplished UDPA Systematic Literature Review Award is for a student who produces an outstanding research paper. This student excels in research methodology, analyzing information, and critically evaluating evidence. This year's award recipient is Kristen Petty, whose project, Impact of Early versus Late Surgical Stabilization of Multiple Rib Fractures on Duration of Intubation, culminated in the most successful scholarly writing. Our final award is the Most Impactful UDPA Research Award. This award, which is selected by faculty and practicing clinicians, goes to the student who not only did an exceptional job, but whose research has the greatest potential to improve medical knowledge and patient care. This year's award recipient is Kennedy Smith, whose project, Tenecta Plays for Improved Functional Independence when administered 4.5 to 24 hours from stroke onset, has the most potential to drastically improve patient care.
Hello, my name is Amy Engelman. I'm the medical director of the Physician Assistant Program, and it is my distinct honor this year to present the Academic Achievement Award. This award recognizes a graduating student, or in this year's case, 2 students, who have demonstrated exceptional academic excellence and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of the Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies degree. Throughout the rigorous course of study, these individuals consistently set the standard for excellence through exceptional performance and dedication throughout the PA program. This year, we are proud to recognize 2 outstanding recipients. Please join me in offering congratulations and a warm welcome to the stage to receive their awards. Our 2025 recipients are Tegan Schneider and Aaron Tupy.
My name is Emily Appleton. I'm the Academic Director for UDPA. The next award is the Spirit of the PA Profession Award. This honor is presented to a member of the graduating class who has made meaningful contributions to the PA profession, both inside and outside the classroom, and who consistently demonstrates professionalism, integrity, and maturity in every role. This student truly embodies the mission, vision, and values of the University of Dubuque Physician Assistant Program, striving to serve as a compassionate, competent, and skilled member of the healthcare team. This award is especially meaningful as it is selected through the votes of the graduating class, faculty, and staff. It is my privilege to present the Spirit of the PA Profession Award to Thea Mock. I would now like to welcome Board of Trustees member, Mr. Doug Horstman, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome again. Today I'm pleased to represent the University of Dubuque Board of Trustees on this commencement day. This is a special day for the University of Dubuque as we send out the graduates of the PA program. It's a special day for family and friends of today's graduates as you watch your loved ones receive a hard-earned degree. But most importantly, this is a special day for today's graduates. You are pursuing a call to serve this world as a healthcare professional. The university is privileged to have played a role in helping you fulfill that calling. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I wish God's blessing on you, our graduates. May you experience much success as you follow God's path in your life. Congratulations.
All right, today we gather to celebrate the academic accomplishments of our newest University of Dubuque graduates. Among them, 4 students will be inducted into Pi Alpha, the National Honor Society for Physician Assistants. This honor recognizes individuals who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement, leadership, dedication to research and community service, and the highest standards of character and professional conduct. Their accomplishments will be acknowledged with honor cords, which will be presented during today's hooding ceremony. President Frampton, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Dubuque, it is my distinct honor to present to you the graduating class of 2025.
Candidates, will you please rise? Candidates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you, with all its rights and privileges, the degree of Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies. As President and on behalf of the Board, faculty, and staff of the University of Dubuque, I offer you every good wish for your future success. Congratulations.
Kevin Armbruster. Kevin is from Council Bluffs, Iowa, and completed his Bachelor of Science from Creighton University. Kevin is pursuing a career in orthopedics in the Duluth, Minnesota area. He would like to give a special thanks to his mom and dad for their unconditional love and support. He would like to thank his fiancée, Grace, for being such a strong backbone throughout and the best study partner. Thank you to the UDPA faculty for their constant support and making this incredibly stressful time more manageable. Sydney Jo Ayers. Sydney is from Ames, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Arts from University of Iowa. Sydney plans to pursue her career in the Chicago area. She would like to extend heartfelt thanks to her mom, dad, siblings, and friends for their unwavering love and support throughout her education. She also wishes to express her gratitude to the UDPA faculty for continually going above and beyond for their students, as well as to her classmates who have become family over the years. Madison Nicole Bolkin. Madison is from Anamosa, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Iowa State University. Madison is deeply grateful for her family and friends whose encouragement and support made this achievement possible. To her fiancé, Bryce, thank you for your unwavering love and patience through every step of the journey. She would also like to extend her heartfelt gratitude to the UDPA faculty and staff whose guidance, mentorship, and dedication have shaped her into the provider she is becoming. Madison looks forward to serving the Eastern Iowa community through a career in primary care. Madison Faye Bowers. Madison is from Mineral Point, Wisconsin, and completed her Bachelor of Science from University of Dubuque. Madison will be staying around the Dubuque area and is interested in emergency medicine or orthopedic surgery. She would like to thank her mom, dad, and McGuire for always listening and talking her through every situation. Also, her classmates and the UDPA faculty for treating her as family and riding the bumpy road along with her that led her here today. A final thank you to her special dog, Rory, for the countless hours he stayed up studying with her. Alicia Brickle. Alicia is from Chilton, Wisconsin, and completed her Bachelor of Science from University of Wisconsin, Parkside. Alicia is excited to pursue a career in surgery near her hometown of Chilton. She is deeply grateful to everyone who has helped shape her into the provider she is today. Her heartfelt thanks goes to her family and friends for their constant encouragement, the UDPA faculty for their unwavering support, and the classmates and their families who became lifelong friends and made this journey truly unforgettable. Emily Bowie. Emily is from Sioux City, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Science from University of Iowa. Emily is interested in pursuing a career in women's health and primary care in the Omaha, Nebraska area. She would like to give a very special thank you to her mom, dad, her 3 siblings, and her fiancé for their constant love and support throughout this journey. She is also grateful to the UDPA faculty and staff for their unwavering dedication, guidance, and the clinical experiences that have shaped her into the provider she is becoming. Lastly, she extends her sincere thanks to her classmates, whose resilience, support, and laughter have made PA school manageable and enjoyable. Emily Karasi. Emily is from West Bend, Wisconsin, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Carroll University. Emily has accepted a job in emergency medicine in Cedar Rapids. She would like to give a special thanks to her husband, Brian, for always being her unwavering support system. She would also like to thank her friends and family for their love and support throughout school, as well as the UDPA program for the mentorship and commitment to her education. Taylor Evans. Taylor is from Urbandale, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Arts from Wartburg College and her Master of Science from Case Western Reserve University. Taylor will be practicing cardiology or family medicine in Des Moines. She would like to give a special thank you to her fiancée, Beth, for her constant support and positivity, for being a willing OSCE patient day and night, and for keeping their 4 animals wrangled and cared for throughout this journey. She would also like to thank the UDPA faculty for their unwavering commitment to her growth as a future provider. Madison Paige Farrington. Madison is from Marshalltown, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Arts from Central College. Madison is excited to begin her career in an urgent care clinic in Pella, Iowa. She would like to thank her fiancé and family for their love and support throughout this journey. She would also like to thank the UDPA faculty for their mentorship, the families who supported her during the clinical year, and her classmates for making this experience unforgettable. Allie Flint. Allie is from Hampton, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Social Work from Creighton University. Allie is interested in pursuing a career in family medicine or dermatology in north central Iowa. She would like to thank her husband for his unwavering encouragement and sacrifice that made this dream possible, and her family for their constant support throughout every challenge. To the UDPA faculty, thank you for your exceptional dedication and for inspiring us to be our best. Lastly, to her classmates, thank you for making this an incredible and unforgettable experience. Carolyn Fred. Carolyn is from Des Moines, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts from University of Iowa. Carolyn is interested in pursuing a career in dermatology or emergency medicine. She would like to thank her family and friends for their unconditional love and support, with a special thanks to her husband for always supporting her in every way possible. She would also like to thank the UDPA faculty and staff for their guidance throughout this journey. Anjali K. George. Anjali is from Morton Grove, Illinois, and completed her Bachelor of Neuroscience from Nova Southeastern University. Anjali plans to pursue a career in family medicine in the Chicago area. She would like to thank her family and friends for their unwavering love and support, as well as her classmates who have become a second family throughout this journey. Anjali is also deeply grateful to the UDPA faculty and staff for their guidance, encouragement, and commitment to her growth. She is excited for the next chapter and the opportunity to care for her community. Alexis Jensen. Alexis is from Jessup, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Loras College. She hopes to remain in the tri-state area where she plans to pursue a career in neurology or another clinical specialty. She would like to give a heartfelt thank you to her family, friends, professors, and classmates for their unwavering love, encouragement, and guidance over the past 2 years. She knows she could have not reached this point without their support. Olivia Kelser. Olivia is from Waconia, Minnesota, and completed her Bachelor of Science from University of Minnesota, Rochester. Olivia plans to pursue a career in emergency medicine in the Minneapolis area. She would like to extend heartfelt appreciation to her family and friends whose encouragement made every challenge feel possible. Olivia is also grateful for her classmates who made every step of this experience brighter, and the UDPA faculty for their support and commitment throughout this journey. Jared Court. Jared is from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and completed his Bachelor of Science from St. Norbert College. Jared looks forward to beginning a career in primary care or behavioral health in Wisconsin. He would like to give heartfelt thanks to his parents and 2 sisters for their unwavering support. He also extends sincere gratitude to the UDPA faculty for their dedication and to his classmates for their encouragement throughout this journey. Isabella Marie Kautso-Panagos. Bella is from Rockford, Illinois, and completed her Bachelor of Arts from Augustana College. Bella plans to pursue a career in dermatology in the Madison area after graduation. She offers her deepest thanks to her family for their constant love and support. She also extends her gratitude to the UDPA faculty for their dedication and guidance, and to her fiancé Bennett, her biggest supporter and reliable source of caffeine. She offers a special thanks. She appreciates all the support that made this achievement possible. Ashley Lukey. Ashley is from Olathe, Kansas, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Kansas State University. Ashley has accepted a position working in family medicine at her favorite clinical rotation this year in rural Wisconsin. She would like to give a special thanks to her mom, dad, and sisters for their endless love and support, as well as the UDPA faculty and her classmates who have been there every step of the way. Alexis Markley. Alexis is from Beloit, Wisconsin, and completed her Bachelor of Applied Health Sciences from University of Wisconsin, Parkside. Alexis has accepted a position in emergency medicine in the Rockford, Illinois area. She would like to thank her family and boyfriend for their unwavering sacrifice, love, and support throughout this journey. This would not have been possible without you all. She would also like to thank the UDPA staff for all of their guidance and dedication throughout her time at the UDPA program. Thea Kathleen Mock. Thea is from Spring Valley, Illinois, and completed her Bachelor of Science at Marquette University. Thea is hoping to pursue a career in pediatric oncology in the Chicagoland area. She would like to give special thanks to her family and friends here today for their unconditional love and encouragement throughout her academic journey. She also extends her thanks to the UDPA staff for their genuine support and countless pep talks. She feels truly fortunate to have learned from such exceptional healthcare professionals. Abigail Christine McGrain. Abigail is from Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, and completed her Bachelor of Science from University of Wisconsin-Madison. Abby has accepted a general surgery position in Madison, Wisconsin. She extends heartfelt thanks to her mom, dad, Jake, Cole, and her entire circle of family and friends for their unwavering love and support throughout this journey. Abby also thanks the UDPA faculty and staff for their dedication to educating the next generation of medical providers. Abby receives her Alpha Pi National Honor Society cords today. Yeah. Nashida Patel. Nashida is from Carroll Stream, Illinois, and completed her Bachelor of Science from University of Illinois at Chicago. Nashida is interested in pursuing a career in pediatrics or family medicine near the Chicagoland area. She would like to give a special thanks to her mom and dad, along with the rest of her family and friends, for all their love and support throughout PA school. She would also like to thank the UDPA faculty for all their support and constant motivation throughout this journey. Kristen Marie Petty. Kristen is from Corona, California, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Maryville University in St. Louis. Kristen hopes to pursue a career in surgery or emergency medicine near her hometown in Riverside, California. She is deeply grateful for her husband and family, whose love and support carried her through PA school while living far from home. She is also thankful for the families who graciously opened their homes during clinical year and for classmates who became a second family. Finally, she is grateful to the UDPA faculty for their guidance and mentorship, which helped her grow into a confident and compassionate PA. Kristen receives her Alpha Pi National Honor Society cords today. Brianna Runksmeyer. Brianna is from Armstrong, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Grandview University. Brianna is interested in pursuing a career in family medicine near her home in Ledyard, Iowa. She would like to give a special thanks to her husband, Colin, along with her family and friends for their love, support, and countless sacrifices. She also wants to thank the UDPA faculty for always believing in her and her classmates who have made this journey unforgettable. Tegan Schneider. Tegan is from Plymouth, Wisconsin, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Lakeland University. Tegan is pursuing a career in family medicine near Phoenix, Arizona. She is thankful for the unconditional love and support of her family and friends, especially her fiancé, Dylan, who was always there for her when she needed it most. She is deeply grateful for the UDPA faculty and staff who continually supported, encouraged, and propelled her forward. Tegan is receiving her Alpha Pi National Honor Society cords today. Pardis Shahamet. Pardis is from Thousand Oaks, California, and completed her Bachelor of Science from San Diego State University. Pardis is interested in pursuing a career in women's health in Southern California. She would like to thank her family for their endless love, encouragement, and patience through every challenge of PA school, the UDPA faculty and staff for their guidance, dedication, and support throughout her training, and her family and friends for their kindness, laughter, and motivation that carried her through this journey. She looks forward to being a reliable and supportive resource for those she serves in the future. Amanda Pilar Cifuentes Smith. Amanda is from Chicago, Illinois, and completed her Bachelor of Arts from Loras College and her Master of Social Work from University of Michigan. Amanda looks forward to beginning her PA career in emergency medicine in Dubuque. She would like to share an African proverb: "It takes a village to raise a child." And she believes it also takes a village to support and educate a PA student. Today would not be possible without the unwavering love, encouragement, and guidance from her family, friends, UDPA faculty, and classmates. She couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for being part of her village. Kennedy Brannon Smith. Kennedy is from Iowa City, Iowa, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Loyola University, Chicago. Kennedy plans to begin her career in family medicine near the Iowa City, Cedar Rapids area. She would like to thank her parents, as well as her fiancé, Macaulay, for their love and support as she pursued this goal. She would also like to thank the UDPA faculty and staff for their guidance and dedication to her education. Nolan Strang. Nolan is from Schellsburg, Wisconsin, and completed his Bachelor of Science from the University of Wisconsin, La Crosse. He is interested in pursuing a career in emergency medicine or orthopedics. He would like to give a heartfelt thank you to his family for their unwavering support and encouragement throughout this journey. Nolan also extends his appreciation to the UDPA faculty for their dedication to his education. Erin Tupy. Erin is from Lakeville, Minnesota, and completed her Bachelor of Science from Bethel University. Erin is interested in pursuing a career in family medicine near Minneapolis, Minnesota. She would like to thank her friends and family for their love and support throughout school, as well as the UDPA faculty and staff for their guidance and encouragement. Erin receives her Pi Alpha National Honor Society cords today.
I'm pleased to I'm pleased to invite our newest PAs and all PAs in attendance today to stand and join me in reciting the PA professional oath, which can be found in your program on page 6. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor. I would now like to welcome Abigail McGrain, class president, to give the farewell address.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'll try not to cry, but I almost cried on the way in, so we'll see how that goes. It feels surreal to be standing here today, and I'm extremely honored to be giving this farewell address to the University of Dubuque Physician Assistant Class of 2025. Congratulations, you guys, we did it! Before diving into celebrating today, let's remember how we got here. For many of us, the dream of becoming a PA began a long time ago. An interest in medicine and a will to care for others pushed us through challenging undergraduate coursework while obtaining astronomical amounts of direct patient care, volunteering, and shadowing hours. Then came the application and interview process for PA school. One we all know was daunting, time-consuming, and far from free. The University of Dubuque receives an average of 500 plus applications each cycle. They interview approximately 80 to 100 students and select up to 30 to make up each cohort. I just want those numbers to sink in for everyone. Not only have we worked extremely hard over the last 27 months to get to this very day, but we also put in every ounce of our being just to have the opportunity to be a part of this amazing program. And today, all of that hard work is paying off. I may be biased, but there is no group of students more deserving than this class right here. And I feel so special to have been a part of it. Since day one of PA school in August of 2023, we knew this experience was going to be one to remember. We bonded while cleaning out the bowels with Dr. Karko and Addie in the cadaver lab. We questioned what the heck was going on during our first de-stress pretest, yet continued this tradition all the way through the EOC. We laughed so hard we cried while putting together our first UDPA talent show act. For those of you who don't know, it was a synchronized swimming act on land. And when we cried for real because of a long week or a hard day, we picked each other up and carried each other the whole way through. We became a family that not only spent endless hours studying for exams and practicing for OSCEs, but also volunteered in the community, raised money for student organizations, and of course, had plenty of fun nights out at the doghouse. We have grown so much academically, professionally, and emotionally. We challenged ourselves in ways we've never been challenged before. We made it through 27 months and 11 wild clinical rotations to finally become providers, ready to step into the world of medicine in all kinds of specialties. Although we can credit and applaud ourselves for our dedication and hard work throughout this entire process, we wouldn't have been able to do it without some other very incredible people. To all of our faculty and staff, thank you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge, expertise, wisdom regarding all things medicine, clinical practice, and life in general. Thank you for your patience and guidance as we learn to navigate all the new information and experiences PA School brings about. Thank you for allowing us to be human through this entire journey. You didn't just teach us all the material from that big blueprint. You taught us to think critically, to stay curious, and to never stop asking why. You taught us compassion, empathy, and what it takes to be a PA who treats their patients as if they were family. To our families and friends, thank you for your unwavering support. You've listened to us rant, celebrated all of our small wins, and reminded us that we are more than our grades. You've held us up when we didn't think we could make it to tomorrow. Whether it was through random text messages, phone calls, weekend visits, care packages, home-cooked meals, housing for clinicals, grocery money, or all the little things in between, you helped us get to the finish line. We can't begin to express how much all of that meant to us. And to my fellow graduates, you are some of the most passionate, intelligent, and resilient people I have ever met. We've learned so much from each other, sometimes through all of our studying, sometimes through shared panic before every exam. We laughed, we struggled, and we grew together. That's what made this experience so unforgettable. PA school will truly be one of the toughest, yet most rewarding periods of my life. As we step into the next chapter of our lives, whether it's a new job, a new city, or just a new day, let's remember everything this journey has taught us. That it's okay to be uncomfortable, because growth happens most when we are. Continue to be curious, because we know our learning does not stop here. And keep believing in ourselves, even on the hard days, because that's when this career is going to be the most rewarding. Good luck to each and every one of you. I have no doubt in my mind that we will be an incredible group of practicing PAs and incredible individuals in our communities, no matter where that may be. UD will always be home. Thank you again to everyone for being here to celebrate with us today. It means the absolute world. And one more time, to the class of 2025, congratulations.
So, graduates, would you please stand? As president of the University of Dubuque, when I participate in events like this, it makes me so proud of what you all will be doing for this university, your alma mater. So congratulations. And now would the faculty and staff of the PA program please stand. I want to personally thank you for all the work that you do to make this possible. And so graduates, would you please join me in showing appreciation to the faculty and staff of the University of Dubuque PA program. And will everyone else now please rise as you are able for the benediction? After the benediction, please allow for the recessional to exit the auditorium, and then you may exit as well. At this most special moment in time, the best farewell we can share with you comes from the Apostle Paul, who wrote, "May the God of peace himself sanctify you entirely, and may your spirit and soul and body be kept sound and blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. The one who calls you into service is faithful. He will do this. So, go in faith and peace. Dare to make a difference. Share your energy and enthusiasm, and know that you will always be warmly welcomed at this, your alma mater. Amen.